Hi everyone! If you don't know already, my name is Satara, and in this video I'm going to be walking you all through what a week of workouts looks like for me right now. I'll be showing you what workouts I do along with what I keep in mind while I do them, starting off with today being Monday, which is glutes. You'll come to find out that I hit glutes like almost every other day, but that is what took me from this to this, so I'll probably continue to do so. With that being said, I started off with back squats with a moderate weight because I'm trying to fix my butt wink, and now I'm going into a leg press with a semi-high foot placement to target more glutes and hamstrings. I'll usually do a moderate weight with a lot of reps for these. Now I'm going to go into my favorite, the RDL. You do see that I look in the mirror during a lot of my lifts, but it does help with checking my form. And here I focus on the hip hinge, which is pushing your hips back and then keeping a neutral spine. These are literally the best when you figure out how to do them right. Now you'll go straight into fighting for your life with the Bulgarian split squats. These are actually the worst, but very mandatory, so here we are. Focusing on a neutral spine and pushing through your heel. And then lastly, we are just going to do a 10-minute jog. I absolutely hate running, so speed that up and we're done. That completes the glute day, and then check out your pump, duh. That brings us to Tuesday, which is upper body, even though upper body for me usually just means my back. I'll start with 15 minutes on the Stairmaster and then do a little bit of a stretch so that I'm not as sore the next day. Starting off with my favorite, single arm bent over rows. Here I'm focusing on keeping my spine neutral, my elbow straight back and at a 90 degree and close to my body. Now that we're literally already burning, I went into a chest supported row. I do love these. Here I mainly focus on working on my mind to muscle connection to make sure that I'm hitting the areas that I want to while doing the movements. Now, here's another emphasis on how I do very moderate weights when it comes to upper body days because I have no desire to put on a bunch of muscle when it comes to my upper body. So here we do lat pull downs, which are also a favorite. And then finishing off with the seated cable rows with the same thing in mind as the single arm rows. Now we're back to the fun stuff on Wednesday with more glutes. Sumo squats have always been a staple in my glute routines, and the focus here is mainly to do that hip hinge and to keep your hips hinged while doing your squat. Now we'll go straight into my favorite again, RDLs, but this time we'll add a reverse lunge to help create more tension, keep your glutes under tension for a little bit longer. You'll see that I do these really slow to focus on that mind to muscle and to make sure that I'm keeping my balance well and such. But in all honesty, these are really hard when your legs are already dead. But the pump speaks for itself. So we push through. After those, we'll go into a hip thrust set. I did a moderate weight with the dumbbells simply because I did a dumbbell only workout this day, which is effective yet also time friendly. So here I did a full range of motion hip thrust with a hold at the top. In order to fully target the glutes, I focus on keeping my legs at a 90 degree angle whenever I'm at the top, keeping your chin tucked, and tucking your pelvis. Now here we are again with the world's worst, but you can't skip them. So I forgot my straps this day, so I just picked up whatever moderate weight there was. Here I'm showing you how to set up for Bulgarians, putting that working foot out as far as you can with that down and back movement, pushing through your heels to focus on glutes. And then to finish out the workout, I just did a little bit of abs consisting of standing marches, mountain climbers, laying toe taps, and weighted pull-throughs because I simply did not feel like getting on the treadmill this day. So the main thing for all of these core exercises is to keep your pelvis tucked and to keep your core engaged the entire time. Which brings us to Thursday, where we do a little cutesy and simple low-impact cardio circuit, which will be 10 minutes on the Stairmaster, 10 minutes on the treadmill, and then 15 on the Stairmaster, 15 on the treadmill again. For the 10 minutes, I'll do a very moderate level, and then for the 15 minutes, I'll do a more challenging level than the last. I do not prefer running, so these are low-impact cardio options that get the job done just as well. As you can see, it gets the heart rate there and the sweat. And now we finish the week the best way, which would be with heavy glutes. On Friday, I'll do less movements, but more heavy weights. So after stretching, I'll go straight into a leg press. This will have a very high foot placement in order to target those glutes and hamstrings the most that we can. Keeping the chin tucked also helps. Moving into hip thrust with the barbell. I love these. They just take forever to set up. Although unpopular opinion, I like these better than doing it on the Smith machine. Now we'll go straight into RDLs, just a regular RDL, and I'll go half of my reps with a moderate weight, and then I'll switch to a heavier weight for the last two. RDLs are literally the most cutesy thing ever. I love them. Then we finish with 15 minutes on the Stairmaster to burn off the breakfast biscuit I had this morning, and then you're done. So that concludes my week of workouts. It was very short and simple and sweet and cutesy. So let me know if you'd like something more in-depth, a little bit longer. I'd definitely be willing to do so. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that helped. And I hope you come back next time. Bye.